G'day and welcome to Suns TV, coming to you from bustling Broadbeach, home of Blues on Broadbeach and the Broadbeach Country Music Festival. Now we have a cracking long weekend show planned for you as the Gold Coast Suns prepare to take on the Kangaroos. On today's show we go one-on-one with star midfielder David Swallow. Talk tactics, we've got favourite Suns plus a whole lot more. I think I'm going to lose my voice by the end of this episode. Now each week we'll put together a collection of Gold Coast Suns highlights and we want you to nominate your Host Plus Quality Performer of the Week. It's easy, jump onto our Facebook page, choose A, B or C to be in the running to score yourself an awesome Gold Coast Suns merchandise pack, all thanks to Host Plus, the people to get in touch with if you're looking for a quality industry super fund. Time now though for Suns Gold.
Okay, I don't mind it. All right, here's Prestia. Centering ball, top of the square. That was discipline. And guess what? Lynch gets a mark out of it directly in front. Well done, Dion Prestia.
Good strong hands too from Lynch. Richo, you've liked the way he's competed. It hasn't been easy tonight, but he's thrown himself in.
Look, he's had 8 touches. He hasn't done a lot, but he's competed hard and he's on the premier defender in the competition. Harry Taylor, you're not going to have a night out. You just got to compete.
For 3 successive Gold Coast goals. Gold Coast, against all odds, have drawn level with the Cats. Kelly Corrales did it well, comes back, Wilkinson, in fact Sumner goes around the corner, kicks the high ball, Brown goal! 2 goals up Gold Coast, unbelievable scenes here. They're the only Gold Coast supporters in the place.
Brilliant stuff. Campbell Brown, that's his 3rd goal I think, Campbell Brown. Yep, he's got 3. And they are absolutely on fire here at the moment. It's a stunned Geelong crowd. Look at Joel Corey's face.
It's around 1 and it's a driving kick too. That's to the advantage of Gold Coast. Really well done. Lynch stretched for it. Here's Ablett from the pocket. High ball. Don't tell me. Yes. Goodness gracious me. No. Goodness gracious me. That is an unbelievable goal from Ablett. Chris Scott admires on from the box. And look at this. The Geelong supporters think they've got it. And so they think it's time to stand the push.
Look at that.
That is ridiculous. That's 45 metres around his body.
And had a bit of float action on it as well. Here's another look. Didn't get all of it. It almost had a bit of reverse sort of drop punt. Started with a bit of inverted talk about it.
Visiting Broadbeach and have kids, we'll make sure you bring them to the Gold Coast's very first All Abilities Playground here at Currawa. Complete with 3 zones, sandcastle, undersea and hill, the All Abilities Playground will keep the kids amused for hours. Now, they may have played nicely together when they were kids, but tonight Gold Coast Suns midfielder David Swallow takes on his older brother Andrew, and that's why David is today's player feature.
Selection number 1, the number 1 draft pick in the 2010 AFL National Draft. Gold Coast Suns, player number 211621. David Swallow, East Fremantle, Rossmoyne Junior Football Club.
I moved here when I was just turned 17. I got a call, well actually my dad got a call I think from Blue McKenna. Dad didn't actually want to tell me what Blue was thinking or what was going on, but I think once Dad had told me that he'd spoken to Bluey and told me that they wanted to take me like 12 months earlier than what I thought. I didn't really know what to think.
I hit John on the head, I reckon.
Huh? Yes, yes.
Oh.
Should we end up betting Matthews today about Rodney?
Initially, I was a bit hesitant, to be honest, because I just finished school. I had a lot of close mates back home and still do. But yeah, came up, saw kind of the vision that the club had, and thought, you know, if any other 17-year-old in this position would probably take it. So yeah, I took it and moved up here a couple of weeks later, actually. My older brother Andrew got drafted when I was 13. I got picked up as an 18-year-old by North Melbourne, and he's probably been, yeah, I guess, one of I guess a bit of an idol growing up. Kind of his 4th year, he kind of came from nowhere and had a really good year, and then he hasn't really looked back since. I think he's obviously got a lot of confidence in the way he plays and what he brings to North Melbourne as a player and as a person. So.
And the younger Swallow went up to the older Swallow and said, "Stop sooking and get on with it." We do it in the back.
Welcome back to Suns TV. Now, this next segment is like a box of chocolates. You just never know what you're going to get. Favourite Suns brought to you by our Patreon partner, Southport Sharks.
Hey Suns fans, I'm going to take you around the club today. We're going to start off in the gym and just have a look what the boys are doing in here at the moment. So we've got 2 boys here. We've got the new kid, Jackie Martin, here, really working hard. What's he got there? He's got the 20 kilo bar out. This looks like he's going to be pushing for a PB here. All right, who we got in here? DJ. Here we go, the man that loves the camera.
Come on, man.
We see him every week trying to get on the big screen down on the boundary line. How are the boys looking this week?
Well, pretty good, really, I think. Well, we've got Brownie here.
What's Brownie done?
Brownie? Well, the commentators thought he was gone for all money when he hurt his shoulder. 3 minutes later, he's back on the ground and he hasn't missed it, so he's going okay.
He's a strong man. All right, we've got Jude here, a wonderful lady who does a fantastic job for the boys over lunchtime. Organises their food, prepares their food, serves them up. So we just wanted to have a chat to you. Do you enjoy doing it all for the boys?
I love it.
You love it?
I really love it. Yes. Yep.
Well, they're very appreciative of it. What about the horses, Brandy? How are the horses going this year, mate? You obviously love your horse racing. Got shares in a few horses. They doing all right?
Yeah, not too bad. A few big races up in Queensland at the moment. So the Queensland Oaks and the Derby. So be swinging the bat, mate, and just seeing if we can hit a few.
I'm probably the best mannered man around the club.
Yes, you don't eat much though.
Yeah, pretty buggy, 20 kilos, so just PB.
Yeah.
New PB, so.
Fantastic effort. I have to ask you, what's your signature dish?
It'd have to be sweet potato shepherd's pie.
Sweet potato shepherd's pie, there we go. And that's my favourite. Fantastic effort. Obviously, we've got Aussie here that was spotting him in the background. But do you think you could probably move it up to 30 kilo by the end of the year?
Yeah, hopefully get to about 30, 35 by the end of the year. But yeah, just great help by Aussie there. Yeah.
Good effort, mate. Keep it up. Good stuff, boys. I love that.
The Gold Coast Suns now have even greater access to live in-game scores, team and player stats and the latest club videos, all from the touch of a button. The official GC Suns mobile app allows you to watch the latest goals, match highlights and the post-match media conference direct from your phone or tablet. And if you live for Dream Team, we've got you covered. You can even vote for the best Gold Coast Suns players after each round. The 2013 Gold Coast Suns app is absolutely free and available by searching Gold Coast Suns in the iTunes App Store.
Talking Tactics brought to you by ASAP Glass, the people to call when your glass is cactus.
Kelly Corrals did it well, comes back, Wilkinson, in fact Sumner goes around the corner, kicks a high ball, Brown goal! 2 goals up Gold Coast, unbelievable scenes here. They're the only Gold Coast supporters in the place.
A very good 2 weeks, no doubt about it. Some real improvement in our ability to defend against 2 of the best teams in the competition. Again, there's just been that spot where we drop the ball a little bit in footy terms and allow the opposition time and space to move. I thought against Geelong, particularly, we lasted longer in terms of the ability to maintain pressure on them. They like to play the game very quickly in offence and through the corridor. We didn't allow them that for 3 quarters, but as soon as we stepped off our work rate, they were able to find lots of space, hit lots of targets, and probably a few poor errors, basic errors in the last quarter also opened up the goals for them, and they ended up kicking 9.
Just misses to the right. Siren sounds. Geelong have won by 52 in what has been a match night here at Simmons Stadium.
Very exciting, I tell you what. He's building his reputation very quickly as a player who can play the role within the midfield, but also do real damage in offence as well. 12 tackles is enormous. You know, that is an elite AFL game in terms of defence, but he's also able to find the ball, and his ball use as well against Geelong enabled us to get through the corridor and to really get good entries as well. So every part of his game is ticking along nicely at the moment.
They respond.
The tackle by Prestia again.
Well, North have lost 4 games by 1 point, 2 point, 3 points and 4 points. They could clearly be in the top 4 right now and have played well enough to probably be there, but you have to win football games. I think on the weekend they demonstrated against St Kilda, who are mid-range rated at the moment. They're a powerhouse team when they get their game on. They were 68, I think, to 6 at one stage in that game. That was a domination. Nobody expected it, but on the back of very good form all year, the Kangaroos provide for us a new opposition, play a different style of game. But I tell you what, if we don't defend them well, they will score heavily against us. So we need to make sure that we bring our very best defensive game. But the Kangaroos, certainly in their statistics, have shown to be a team who, if you defend them well and get the ball back in the right areas of the ground, then you can certainly get some forward 50 entries. Then it's up to us to be composed to finish our work.
Suns TV is proudly brought to you by our presenting partners. City of Gold Coast, inspired by lifestyle, driven by opportunity. Dreamweavers, hosting a function and want to make a lasting impression? Let Dreamweavers bring your event to life. Gold Coast Tourism. Venture into the Gold Coast's endless playground and enjoy a break with a difference. Find your fun at visitgoldcoast.com. Community is always a big focus of the Gold Coast Football Club, and it's time now to check in with the crew to see what they've been up to.
I don't know what to say, I don't know how to make today better. I don't know what to do to show.
We'd love you to just kick back, enjoy the night, dig deep, as Andrew said, because all of the proceeds do go to our charities, and we'll give a bit of announcement towards the end of the night in regards to that.
So I'm an ambassador for the Youth Homeless, me and Tom Lynch as well, who's come on board this year. It's more so just to raise awareness, to help out wherever we can, but it's alarming figures that I think 2,000 people are youth homeless every single night, so that's just a shocking number. Any way we can help out to lower that number will be great, and every little bit counts.
Rotary's been really impressed so far this year in coming on board with the Gold Coast Suns and the Horizons program, and events like this are just another fantastic way to shed some light on a real need in the community, the homelessness.
Pleasantly surprised tonight at the great turn-up, and the best thing is this event will only keep growing bigger and bigger, I think, as an annual event at Metricon Stadium.
Yeah, it's a great turnout from the coast, especially given pretty cold tonight. It's for a good cause and to raise some good awareness for the youth homelessness, and it's turned out well.
There's lots of reasons to become a Gold Coast Suns member, including a game day experience voted the best in the AFL for consecutive years. With members-only events held throughout the competition, Gold Coast Suns members are at the heart of every home game. Whether you're tossing the coin from the centre circle prior to the opening bounce, hoisting the match day flag, interviewing your favourite Suns player on Game Day TV, or having a drink at the members-only Light Tower bar, there's always plenty for Suns members to enjoy at home games. With some blockbuster matches still available for this season, it's not too late to take your seat and secure a membership with a 3-game pass, just $75 for adults. Head to goldcoastfc.com.au and take your seat.
Footy, gigs and festivals, if it's entertaining, you can get tickets to it at Ticketmaster.
If you like to get your adrenaline pumping, check out the Cage Muay Thai event at the Logan Metro Sports Centre on July 6. 10-time world champ John Wayne Parr will take on Marco Piquet in this new combat sport that mixes Muay Thai with mixed martial arts gloves. If that's not enough of an adrenaline kick, Why don't you have a crack at the V8 race experience at the Queensland Raceway in Willowbank? Yep, you can experience what it's like to be a V8 driver and drive a race-prepared Holden or Ford V8 on Brisbane's Queensland Raceway, Australia's newest FIA standard racetrack. And if a trip to Sydney is on the cards, make sure you check out the famous Blue Man Group at Sydney's Lyric Theatre. The Blue Man Group's been entertaining audiences for 25 years all over the world and is bringing their innovative performance show Down Under in August. For more info on these and a bunch of other great events, just head to ticketmaster.com.au, and that's this week's Entertainment Fix.
The Gold Coast's most loved footy venues are great locations to host your next function. We can easily host 30 people or 30,000. Skill Park and Metricon Stadium both offer unique spaces tailored to suit any event. You want pies? You got it. Fresh seafood? No problem. Oh, and did we mention the view? With award-winning caterers, the unmistakable surrounds, premier function facilities and diverse spaces. We will make your event one to remember. Visit stadiumfunctions.com.au for further information.
You ask most blokes that are around footy clubs, like the people you see every day and that kind of stuff. So you do spend a lot of time with them, and I got fortunate to have a lot of close mates, a lot of close mates at the club, and I was probably a year younger than Andrew was when he moved over to Melbourne. And look, we both individually with different personalities, different, I guess, challenges in life, and he's always been quite mature. Probably taken me probably 2 or 3 years to kind of work out who I am, and I guess just because I moved away that year earlier, I didn't have mum and dad and that kind of stuff. I miss them a fair bit, and adapting to life. With no parents and living at home, I don't know. It's a bit. Until you do it, you don't know how you're going to go, I guess.
Well, congratulations, David. What a moment for you. Now, you've been a Gold Coast player for a little while now, but you're officially tonight an AFL footballer. How does it feel?
Yeah, pretty big honour. Obviously, I've known for a year, but to finally get it out in the open is, it's a great honour.
I think Andrew probably partway through his career, I mean, he's shown his ability to win the hard ball and contested ball. He's almost second to none. I mean, he's had numbers of 16 and 18 clearances in games. He can rack them up. I would think in 2-3 years' time, when Junior gets to Andrew's age, he'd be probably doing the same as well, because they're both very combative footballers. Mum and Dad will always, do what you want to do, and if you want to play footy, and play footy. If you want to study and do that kind of study. So Mum and Dad were pretty good like that.
If your local footy club has done something great or has something exciting coming up, please let us know, because we would love to give it a run on Grassroots Footy.
The recent GPS Schools Grand Final night saw Nudgee College take out the Jason Dunstall Cup and BBC the Stephen Lawrence Shield and the Clint Bizzle Cup. Well done to all the players. Congrats also to Gold Coast North and Gold Coast South, who finished 3rd and 4th respectively in the recent Under-16 State Championships. If your team or club's doing great things, we want to hear about it. So send us the info with some pics and video, and we'll get it on Grassroots Footy.
From the beach to the hinterland, for whatever reason you're heading to the Gold Coast, there's a stack of great places to stay. And here's a deal we've teed up with Gold Coast Tourism.
QT is the Gold Coast's newest designer hotel. Oozing with surfer cool, QT's spacious rooms offer dazzling views, while the Stingray Lounge and Bazaar Restaurant have become 2 of the go-to entertainment spots on the coast. All through June, you can enjoy all QT has to offer from just $189 a night. It's the way to turn a trip to the footy into a very funky weekend.
Well, that's another show all wrapped up, guys. Remember, we would love it if you could get in touch with us on social media. You can hit us up on our Facebook page or chat to us on Twitter using our game day hashtag AFL Suns Kangas. I'm Jess Garrett and I'll see you next time for more Suns TV.